One of the biggest news in the past few months, when the Netflix platform is considered, is the signing of Shonda Rhimes, one of the highest paid showrunners in the world right now, and her deal with Netflix from 2017, reportedly for $150 million, sent shockwaves around the world. You might ask us, who's Shonda Rhimes? Well, for those who don't know who she is, she brought us Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder, one of the biggest hits in the last decade. Shonda Rhimes. Shonda Rhimes is an American TV producer, author, and screenwriter. Some of her best works being the creator, executive producer, and writer of the medical drama Grey's Anatomy, and also the political thriller Scandal. One of her last projects is ABC's How to Get Away with Murder series that caught everyone by surprise by its originality and its uniqueness. And considering that it is finishing filming for the last season's finale, it is only suitable for Shonda to begin her next project, and to be fair, she has already finished her first adventure of many when regarding Bridgerton. In 2017, Netflix had entered into a multi-year development deal with Rhimes, and as of then, all of Rhimes' future productions will be Netflix original series. And with this move, Netflix also purchased the streaming rights to past episodes of Grey's Anatomy and Scandal. Rhimes was born in Chicago, Illinois, the youngest of 6 siblings, and as she says, living with her 3 older sisters and 2 older brothers was the key point in her life that installed that desire and easy adaptation to storytelling, and her serving as a hospital volunteer while she was in high school was the main reason, the main focus, and what is next to come. One of her biggest hits, the birth of Grey's Anatomy. Rhimes attended Marian Catholic High School in Chicago, and at Dartmouth College she majored in English and Film Studies, and earned her bachelor's degree back in 1991. And today, she is the owner of Shondaland, the production company of Shonda Rhimes, and the logo itself refers to the shows she had produced so far, which includes Grey's Anatomy, Private Practice, Off the Map, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, The Catch, Still Star-Crossed, For the People, Staten 19, and finally her last project in her life so far, Bridgerton. What is Bridgerton? Bridgerton is Shonda Rhimes' debut on Netflix with the newest series of her own following her successful career on network television, where she has launched her most famous shows, the ones we previously mentioned. This 50-year-old showrunner, one of the best in the business, changes platforms and moves to Netflix, and the debut could not have been better. Nothing like the period drama called Bridgerton. The show is based on Quinn's best-selling novels. The show will follow the competitive world of Regency London's high society, and this marks the 8-show deal of Rhimes with Netflix. According to Netflix, Bridgerton follows Daphne, the eldest daughter of the Bridgerton family, and her debut in Regency's London competitive marriage market, hoping to follow her parents' footsteps and find a match sparked with love. Her prospects in the initial though seemed unraveled, but as her older brother begins meddling with her potential suitors, the high society scandal sheet written by Lady Whistledown casts aspirations on Daphne herself, and there is a highly debatable Duke of Hastings, the catch for every new debutante's mamas. And despite proclaiming that both of them don't want nothing with each other, the spark between them cannot be unseen, and thus the battle of wits engages and unravels, as the society is strong trying to influence them on what their future shall be. 8 books. As author, Quinn recently told Entertainment Weekly one of the biggest reasons that the show comes this late after the books is the issue of prestige, and how well can it be made into an adaptation on the big screen. The most significant reason for the series to be adapted after a long time. Created by showrunner Chris Van Dusen, who began his long-running relationship with Shondaland working on Grey's Anatomy and then Scandal, the show is based on a series of 8 books, 1 book for each of the siblings, and having this in mind, fans are hoping that this saga will continue well after the first season, which is 8-hour-long episodes, into another decade-long series much like the others, eager to dive deeper into the story. Bridgerton release date and trailer. being one of the most anticipated shows coming to Netflix by the end of the year 2020, and always showing up on lists around the world. About its arrival on the 2nd of November, we got the first teaser from Netflix, the long-awaited release date for Shondaland's first property on Netflix, this Regency-era Bridgerton that is based on a series of romance novels by Julia Quinn, will save this year's Christmas, and will be a gift for all of us, as the date has been set for the release, and that is December 25th, 2020. The teaser dropped, and Julie Andrews voicing as the Gossip Girl's narrator, as we all needed, as the audience caught a glimpse at the bright world and what should be expected from the first season. The trailer also showed and emphasized that it is Netflix after all. It showed that they are here, and sex, and the teaser showed that too. And while the cast are well dressed, they will be getting down and dirty. Bridgerton cast. One of the most unique features when you look at the cast, Shondaland has managed to bring out every small role actor to the big screen, giving them a much bigger role to fulfill, and bring them out in the spotlight, put them in a glorious costume, and film them in some of the most glorious scenic places in England. Dr. Hannah Gregg, a senior lecturer from the University of York, serves as a consultant and ensuring that all the Regency-era details are accurate. This alone shows the dedication Rhimes has in all of her works. Lady Dansbury is the domineering aunt who leaves trail of cowering young people in her wake, played by the veteran of British television, appearing in Doctor Who, Adjoa Andoh. Lorraine Ashbourne portrays the role of Miss Varley, the housekeeper that even a medium house like the Featheringtons needs. The eldest brother from Bridgerton Brothers is Anthony, played by Jonathan Bailey, the father of the family after his father passed away at an early age. Ruby Barker is Marina Thompson, the emotional soul. Harriet Keynes portrays the role of Philippa Featherington, the dumb sister, the top diva drama. The opera singer Sienna Rosso is played by Sabrina Bartlett. On the other side, the mean sister is Prudence Featherington, played by Bessie Carter, and we also have the one and only Nicola Coughlan as Penelope Featherington, the delightful daughter of Lady Perdita Featherton, who is played by Polly Walker, a perfect choice for the role because of her edgy work so far. We also have the matriarch of the Bridgerton blood, Lady Violet, played by Ruth Gemmell. Claudia Jessie is Eloise Bridgerton, the spinster dedicated daughter. Ben Miller also joining the cast as Lord Featherton, the only one to withstand Lady Featherton's many ever-rolling plots regarding the family and many others. Florence Hunt plays the youngest sister from the Bridgerton family. Hyacinth Martins Mbagne is Will Mondrach. Even a duke needs a best mate. Luke Newton is the older brother of the two, portraying the role of Colin Bridgerton, while Benedict Bridgerton is played by Luke Thompson. Torn between his career in art and supporting his older brother, Will Tilston as Gregory Bridgerton, the youngest with his only mission to annoy his siblings. With Phoebe Dynevor as Daphne Bridgerton, the eldest daughter on the matrimonial warpath, pushed by her mother in hopes of setting a good example for her younger sisters. And Rege-Jean Page as Simon Besset, the Duke, and considering the title of the first book, The Duke and I, both of these two are the right people to have on set that look like this, and embody the two lead characters at the start. Bridgerton plot. There isn't 100% on what the plot is about, as we haven't seen the series. However, we have a huge idea of how it'll go. From Shondaland and creator Chris Van Dusen, Bridgerton follows Daphne Bridgerton, the eldest daughter of the powerful family, as she makes her debut in the Regency London's marriage market. Pushed by her mother, nonetheless, and after all hopes she will follow her parents' footsteps and having a strong and true love. Sparking right from the start, seeing her as unrivaled at the beginning, this all goes on a twisty road when her older brother begins to rule out her potential suitors. This action alone has a huge effect on Daphne as she tries to keep it together and not lose her mind, when suddenly the committed bachelor and catch of the season shows up, the Duke of Hastings. And despite the proclaiming that they want nothing the other has to offer, the attraction between them is undeniable, as sparks fly all around the place, all while engaging in many battles of wits, and also navigating the expectations from the society about how their future should play out. Bridgerton represents as a romantic, scandalous, and quick-witted series that celebrates and focuses on the enduring friendships, families finding their own way, and the search for love that goes beyond measures, and conquers everything on its path, all the way to the end. Thank you for watching and staying until the end. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos like this in the future.